Gets past on a breakaway shot. Score!
The way it makes me feel infection.
Keeps it in. Duramo. Good work here. Working around one. Feeds it over right to score!
And if I had a choice, connection.
With it right in front. Good move.
If I had a chance to catch my breath, it's eating up the space between us. It's trying to find a way to let itself out.
Tyler Johnson back on the top of the face. On the score! Tyler Johnson! He's trying to catch up here. It's the game against the hit. You think he's got a chance to put it to Duramo? It's a score! Shot there. Who's blocked? Score! And oh, good move, sure! Steve Markley! Are you kidding me? Ryan Reese! Garrison Rose with a clapper there. Shot on score! All right, welcome to RMU Island Sports Complex, the Robert Morris University hockey arenas. We are currently playing on their, I guess, more practice ice, if you will. Raleigh Raptors, number one out of the Group A, number one seed, have earned a semifinal berth against the number 2 seed out of Group B, South Pittsburgh Rebellion, and they'll be in black jerseys, red pants, black socks, trimmed in red, black gloves with red helmets, very Junior Kane-esque looking, while the Raleigh Raptors will be in their white jerseys, navy pants, white socks, trimmed in Carolina blue and white with the navy gloves and white helmets. And it looks like we'll start this semifinal with one referee. That's interesting. Oh, boy. Oh, that's true. Never mind. He was surrounded by the boys. I couldn't see him. And starting in net for the Raleigh Raptors in the semifinal will be Liam Cohen. And with 22 minutes on the clock, the Raptors will start what I believe is their third semifinal appearance of the year. And a trip to take on either Mid-State or the Aviators at stake here for this one. This one out to the point. That's Cam Reed takes a quick shot. I don't know if that one got to their goalie or not. I believe that's Jones. They've got two goalies. Here's Margulies trying to pull one through. This one knocked away. Rebellion with control will skate this one back down and reset. As I attempt to reset a little bit here. All right. Here comes South Pittsburgh with a quick shot, and Cohen will kick that one away. Now D. Margulies picking it up. Dumps that one over. It'll be Mason Kirby firing that one out. That will be icing. An early icing here at 21:09 for the Raleigh Raptors. A defensive zone draw coming up from that. And this is Olympic ice, so if it looks bigger, it is very big. It doesn't bode well for these two teams if they want to play well for a championship. This puck will be kept in by Sims and fired down the near side when Nolan Mitchell will pick it up out of the far side. Fanning a bit there, but a second chance to get a deflection from Rueda, but fired right back in by Pittsburgh. Mitchell will have to work quick. We'll dump this one to Rueda, who wraps it around for Christian Cooper, trying to settle that puck down on the stick, and the Rebellion will take that one away. And go D to D. This one fired forward just off the toe of the stick, kept in by Pittsburgh, and they'll work that one down as Nolan Mitchell will try to get a piece, and he does. Wrapping it over to the far side. Takes a weird bounce. Duramo tries to clear it out. It's kept in. Good body there from Danny Rueda. We'll fire it back over to the near side. Here's Clem looking to pick that one up. Rueda firing it down again, and another icing for the Raptors. Another defensive zone draw coming up here. Quick peek at what the Rebellion have done in this tournament. So their first game was against the Mid-State Mustangs, the team that we saw in either Detroit or Chicago. I fail to remember. I think it might have been Detroit. That shootout game that we lost. And they did win against whatever the Southeast team is that's here. I think it might be a Canadian team. And they also won against Loudoun. Poked forward, Pittsburgh fire it back in. Trying to get to it here is Mason Kirby. He gets just enough over to Garrison Rose, who will fire it out. That one spill down and be another icing. 3 icings in a row by the Raptors in the first 2 minutes of this game. Here's Tyler Johnson. Poked out. Dean Margulies. He'll work it up. Loses control there. Pittsburgh keeping it in for a moment. Now Brady Wood looking for a lane. He'll flop one over to Cam Reed, losing an edge. Pittsburgh will maintain it in the zone, trying to center it on. And luckily, Brady Wood got there. Here's Reed feeding one up. That's going to get past Brady Wood. Nolan Mitchell will get to it. Mitchell into the zone. Some offensive pressure here for the Raptors since the first 10 seconds of the game. And they'll continue to poke away out of that far side corner, but the Rebellion will work that one out. Spills out to the neutral zone where Cam Reed will pick it up. Reed in. Scored that beauty shorthanded goal to make it 3-1 against the Aviators. Cross ice pass over here to Tyler Johnson. He gets a beautiful pass looking for Colin Duramo right at the far side of the post. Good stick from Colin Duramo. Pushes that one back in, and good extra effort, but Rebellion will clear. That one intercepted by Clem out of the neutral zone, dumped on a backhand, and behind the red line, they will try to get to work there. Colin Duramo, good extra effort again. Steals it away for the Raptors, keeping it into the zone. Feeds one over to Clem. Clem with a quick shot down low, goes wide. Kirby over on the near side, he'll take a shot. That one high above the crossbar, he'll go wide and flop over to the far side, pushed in by Clem to Rueda. Rueda looking for Christian Cooper down deep. The Rebellion will clear that one out. That'll be an icing on their side. So an offensive zone draw coming up for the Raptors. This is a pretty cool complex. They've got 2 sheets of ice. I think there's an outdoor rink, and then there's a couple of inline rinks as well. It's a huge place. But you couldn't see anything with the fog this morning, so who knows? Who knows where we're at? Rose to Rueda. It's pulled all the way back into the defensive zone where Rose will get a good pass outlet right to Christian Cooper. Into the slot shot there. Bounce off in the fire. Score. Deflected in. That'll be Colin Duramo banging in Christian Cooper's loose puck. And the Raptors will go on top 1-0 early in the semifinal. Colin Duramo where he needs to be, banging one in, and shout out to Christian Cooper with that first shot that bounced up off the shoulder of the goalie. Off this draw, Rebellion. Try to push this one back in. Caleb Reed will dump it in. Lucas Laurinaitis giving pressure. Now Joey Kurtz slowing it down for Mitchell. Takes a shot. That one above the crossbar. Wraps over to the near side. Garrison Rose feeding back over and dumping it in as Lucas puts more pressure on down behind the red line. Now up the boards. Rebellion with control and try to work the far side this time. That'll clear out. And as that puck flops out of play, they'll pull the draw back into the offensive zone. Down deep, Brady Wood gets a stick to it off the draw. He's switching it back down deep, trying to get to Margolis. He gets tied up a bit, but started to come away with that, and pressure from Brady, and that stays in. Mason Kirby will fire it back in. Behind the red line, this one wrapped over to the far side. Rebellion with a chance to clear it out. Mason Kirby trying to hold it up. That one will spill out of the zone, and Cam Reed, he slides back, will pick it up. Hits the brakes behind the red line here. Feeds one over for Tyler Johnson, who will work the near side. Johnson in. With control, working behind the red line. Looking to center on into the slot with Cam Reed, and the shot goes wide. Brady Wood picks it up near side. He'll dump it in for Margulies. Dean trying to work out of the corner. This one pushed out, held by Cam Reed. Now Tyler Johnson moving over to the side, takes a quick shot, gets a deflection from Brady Wood. It goes wide. Pittsburgh will try that near side once again. Johnson can't hold on to that one. It'll fire out. Margulies will pick this one up, and they move quickly to go right back in. Here's Tyler Johnson dropping off for Cam Reed, trying to settle that puck down. It's poked away. The Rebellion will reset and recoil out of their own zone, now working into the neutral zone. Good stick from Tyler Johnson. A heck of a shift for him. This one will be nearly picked up by Cam Reed. Almost broke out. You can expect the Raptors to try to get some fresh legs here in just a minute as this one's dumped down into the near side where Mason Kirby will get a piece. Try to work it right back up near side where Johnson's waiting. Johnson feeding a good cross-ice pass, finds Colin Duramo, who scored the first goal. Now Cam Reed sprung on a breakaway. Shot in! Another one goes! And does it go in? I don't think so. What a save there by South Pittsburgh. Who is that, Jones? A big-time save by Jones there at 15:43. Colin Duramo and Cam Reed crashing into the net. Almost had the second. It's high up here as the Rebellion pull that one back. Duramo, he'll get to it, centered on Cooper. Couldn't get to it. Clem will pinch on the near side as the Rebellion get control and fire it out. They'll wave off the icing. I don't know why. Danny Rueda will come pick this one up. Try to push it right back up. It's held in by Rebellion. They'll try to work through here, but a good stick from Clem and Rueda disrupt that. This one fired through. Oh, Rueda's pass just almost finds Cooper. So that'll be icing at 15-13. Lucas just enough to push it out. South Pittsburgh try to get things going here. That will be waved off. I don't know why. Again, Kirby gets a stick to it as it's stuck on the near side. South Pittsburgh trying to keep it in the zone. It does clear. On the back end, throwing back in, but it takes a weird bounce. Kirby with some time will fire that one over. Finds Joey Kurtz. Dump it in on the backhand. Picked up by Lucas Laurinaitis. Over to Nolan Mitchell. Can't settle it down, but gets it in deep, and it will spill out off of Joey's stick. Joey slammed into the boards here. Caleb Reed working as that one does spill out into the neutral zone. Quick shot there, Cohen. Hold on to that one. It'll be a defensive zone draw coming up here at 14-26. The window is very tight to the championship game. Not a lot of time to get there after this game. It's still a long hockey game to play and a lot of work to do here for the Raptors. This will be Dean Margulies. Slid back. He'll fire one over. Looking for a deflection. It finds its way into Brady Wood. Top of the face-off circle. He'll hit the brakes. Cam Reed will pick it up. Reed, he'll hit the brakes as well. The South Pittsburgh referee all over him. The Rebellion will pick that up, work near side using the boards, and kept in by Tyler Johnson. No battle here against two other Rebellion players, working hard. It does slip out of the zone. Margulies will throw it on net. Rebellion will have to pick that up as the Raptors got back on side at 13:50. Near side again. This one spills out. Good stick from Tyler Johnson again. Now Brady Wood will pick up a loose puck. Once more, right where he was when he brought the puck in initially. Pushed out to the point for Trevor Clem. He'll hold on, dumping it in, back over to Brady Wood. Now deep for Dean Margulies. Margulies with control, pushing it out to the point for Tyler Johnson. Good move in the slot. Johnson shot on there. That one just jumps over the crossbar. Almost had a chance on it. Rueda will try to go chase this one down near side. Working out of the corner. Pulls it off. Face-off dot. Shot goes wide. Margulies going over to the far side corner. The Rebellion on their heels here. A lot of momentum for the Raptors. Over to Trevor Clem. Clem, a quick shot, knocked down, loose puck. Oh! And Danny Rueda almost banged in a deflected shot there. Another one thrown to the center. DeRamo almost got another one. Now Rueda working here. South Pittsburgh referee in the way again. Johnson pulls one off the blue line. He'll chase it in. Raptors. Oh, that one loose in front. Well, big save by Jones. And this one will be thrown out. No defense down deep. They're going to have to get back to it quick. Cohen slows it down as Trevor Clem will pick it up. And they'll move quickly. Pittsburgh getting fresh legs out on the ice. And that one will go in. They'll wave off the icing as Cooper will chase it down deep behind the red line. A stick to it in the far side. Pushed out Nolan Mitchell. He'll fire it in. Gets a deflection from Colin DeRamo. That one over to the near side corner. Pushed up. Cooper holding on. Takes a quick shot. DeRamo trying to get to it. He can't. And that'll afford the Rebellion plenty of time to work up here. Mitchell pinching a little bit. They do clear the zone. Reed getting a stick to it as out Garrison Rose will pick it up. Raptors almost running into each other. Here's Garrison Rose, poked away by the Rebellion, and they'll work it up the far side. DeRamo trying to find some slot. That one kept in. Rebellion 3-on-2 with control. Quick shot, Cohen. Big save initially. Pushed up on the post. And oh, man. The post slid off. And the puck was stuck right there on the post. Cohen with the initial save. But as the post slid off, the whistle goes. South Pittsburgh able to put a little extra effort in there to push this into the offensive zone for themselves at 12:02. That will clear the zone. Getting down to it quick is Lucas Laurinaitis. Extra effort and has the puck in for the Raptors. Out of the corner, drops it off for Caleb Reed. Centered on for Cam Reed and can't get it to go though. Rebellion with some space, they'll clear. That one dumped in. Wrap over. Cohen will slow it down as he'll leave it for Tyler Johnson. Johnson fakes the pass and skates it in himself with a little bit more room. Past the red line, dumps it in. Wraps over to the near side, Rebellion. They'll get a piece of it first. On a backhand, trying to clear it out. Cam Reed stretches and almost gets a pass over, but that will clear. Reed with control. Pushes the pass over to Caleb Reed. It's going to bounce off a Rebellion player. They'll pick up that loose puck here in the neutral zone. Tyler Johnson one-on-one. A stick here deflects the pass. Shot. And it goes wide over to the far side, right to the Raptors bench. It'll be pulled away by Mason Kirby and Johnson. With control on the back end, that one fired over. Kicked down by the Rebellion in the neutral zone. They'll get back to work. Smith. He'll get banged in the boards by Mason Kirby. This one pushes down deep. Johnson on it. Pulls it back. He'll work far side. Now switching back to the near side. This one will wrap up the boards for a chance for Caleb Reed. Reed absorbs a hit here right in front of us, but that puck does go in deep. Rebellion starting to stretch out and get spread out a little bit here. This one dumped in. Cohen gets just enough of it. Kirby will pick it up with some space. Fires it down ice. Nobody will touch it, and that will be waved off. No icing at 10:30. Rebellion trying to work here on the near side. A good stick lift from D. Margulies, but Pittsburgh able to clear. Clem, quick pass over to Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell pushing on the back end to Rueda. Will try to get to work here. Rueda into the zone. Trying to break through. He'll lose that puck. Rebellion easily detect and pull it out. Fired back in by Nolan Mitchell as the Raptors get back on side. Rebellion unable to get control of that one as Margulies gets back in. Feeds a pass over to Brady Wood. Out to the point for Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell will take a quick shot down low. That one off the crossbar or the post. Found metal. Margulies doesn't get all of that one. Fires it in. Detected by the Rebellion. They'll pull that one out. Quick shot here. Cohen knocks that one down. It'll be picked up by Nolan Mitchell. Under 10 to play here in the first period. Number 2 22-minute periods, even in the semifinal. That one pushed over. Here is Danny Rueda breaking in on the backhand, kicking it to go. Jones, I don't know if he got a piece of that one or not, if he just went wide. Margulies fires one in. It'll go wide. Rebellion. They'll try to work from behind the red line here. They lose control. Margulies with it. He looks to fake the shot, pushes it over for Rueda, takes a shot, deflected off a stick and out of play. 9:23 and an offensive zone draw coming up here. Here's Christian Cooper. Feeds one down and a wrap over to the far side corner. Rebellion, they'll get there first. You can see the strain in the boys. It's just a lot more ice to work around. Cooper losing an edge right in front of us. He'll get banged in the boards. It pushes it up for Cam Reed. Reed with control. Into the high slot. Holds on. Loses control. That puck almost gets a shot off. Now Doremo feeding it back into Cam Reed with a big one-timer. Jones with a big save. Doremo again. Trying to push it up the boards. Garrison Rose will get there. He'll pull that puck in. Loses control. Rebellion will take advantage. Here they come. Cam Reed slid back to that defensive position. Good stick from Cam Reed, stealing it away. Reed will work it down. Bouncing it over to Mason Kirby as Cam Reed absorbs a hit. Pops one up for Christian Cooper. Cooper with a little bit more space. Takes a quick shot bouncing off the shin pads. Rebellion take advantage of that and move it out quickly. Here on the near side. Kirby with a huge hit. Bruce not excited about that one. Caleb Reed picks up a puck. He'll bring it in. He's got Lucas Laurinaitis on him. Quick shot there, and Jones just got a little bit of piece of that one. Mitchell will continue to work it in. Mitchell centering it on for Rueda. Can't settle it down. 8-minute mark here. Good stick there from Tyler Johnson. It does spill out of the zone, but Reed slides out of the way of a hit as they push that puck in. Johnson will try to go pick this one up under 8. Good move by Johnson over here on the near side, working it up back to Caleb Reed. Pittsburgh almost kept that one in. Lucas with a good stick. Feeds it over to Rueda. Good move. Back over to Lucas. Can't settle it in. Good passing there. Quick shot from Mitchell. That one gets deflected. Here's Tyler Johnson with control. Or it's Caleb Reed. Into Rueda. Shot goes wide. And the Raptors were down a guy. They were getting a shift change. And they're putting tons of pressure on the Rebellion. This one will go down. That will be icing. They wave off the icing. I have no idea why. Again. Here comes Mitchell. Into the high slot. Loses that one off the toe of the stick. The Rebellion will clear that out. Back to Mitchell, who drops it off for Cam Reed. Throws it on a backhand. Stolen by the Rebellion. And a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Rebellion in. Pass over near side. Shot. Cohen score. I thought he almost had that one, but the Rebellion tie it up here on a 2-on-1 on an errant pass at 6:55. Now we can see. Kirby will pick up, drops it on the backhand, dumped in. All that pressure from the Raptors, and it took a 2-on-1, a breakaway for the Rebellion. Not a breakaway, but a 2-on-1 where they get one back. Here's Reed over to Dean. Dean will pull it into the zone. Tries to feed it back into Reed. Rebellion pushes this one out to the point. Garrison Rose gets past him. Another breakaway here for the Rebellion if they hurry. That one will be dumped in. Kirby will have to get to that puck at 6:26. And he'll skate forward. Gets it up for Colin Duramo. Cleared once again. Kirby losing an edge as the Rebellion reset. Top of the face-off circle, and Cohen will hold on to that one. Mitchell picking this one up out of the corner. Dump it near side. Nobody there. Cooper will have to chase it down. Throws it back. Rebellion where they are, where they need to be. Intercept that and work out of the corner. Pokes by Rueda. Rebellion feed this one over. Loose puck right to the front. Shot, score. 2 in a row for the Rebellion. Just like that, Rebellion on top. Here's Trevor Clem trying to keep it out of the zone. Pittsburgh just taking advantage of some sloppy play. That one pushed in. That one will bounce over to the far side where Kirby will try to pick it up. Pushing it up the boards. Big stick from Kirby. Other side. Shot. Cohen. The big save and holds on there. Mitchell able to work that one up for Cam Reed. Reed throws it on the backhand. Some wraps over to the far side. Mitchell trying to settle it in. Dumps it back down deep. So we near the 5-minute mark of the first period of the semifinal between A1, the Raleigh Raptors, and the B2, South Pittsburgh Rebellion. Good move by Garrison Rose, holding that puck. Shot there, and glove by Jones. Margulies backhand, another save by Jones. And just drop this puck and redo it. That one down deep. Pittsburgh will work it up. Near side clears the zone. Johnson will pick it up. Fires that one back into the far side corner. Rebellion will try the same maneuver. This time it's intercepted by Margulies. Takes a quick shot. That one bouncing up off the shoulder. Nobody in front. And Pittsburgh will skate that one out. Quick shot here will go wide. Takes a weird bounce. Stays on the near side. And bounce behind the net. Right to the front there. Slapped away by Kirby, I think. And spills to the neutral zone. And here come the Rebellion. They recoil back as they go DD and try to get this puck in. They break past one. Kirby will pick it up. Feeds one over for Dean Margulies. It'll bounce behind him. Some space if they hurry. Margulies with control. Into Cam Reed to the backhand, and Jones will snag that one out of the air. A win for the Rebellion. This one's pushed in. Trevor Clem will lose the stick. That'll be a hold, and a power play will be coming up for South Pittsburgh. At 3:49, Trevor Clem will head to the box. Out to the point, nearly poked away by Lucas Laurinaitis. Rebellion start a power play with 3:49 as the puck was dropped, left to go in the first. Rebellion center that one on in, intercepted by Dean Margulies, who softly tosses it out, taking advantage of the Olympic ice. And here comes South Pittsburgh. Working in, far side, quick shot, Cohen knocks that one down. That far side corner, Lucas fires one out. It's played off of a high stick. If Rebellion touch it, that will pull the puck all the way down to the defensive zone. .306 to play in the first, 1:17 to play on the penalty kill. Johnson pushes it in deep a little bit there, 1:10. So Rebellion pick it up and get started again. In. Shot there, knocked down off of Nolan Mitchell's shin pads. He'll work it over to the far side of the clear again. Collins Ramo put some pressure on. South Pittsburgh have to work a little quicker here. Jones slowing it down, hands it off. 45 seconds left to go as the Rebellion start the breakout again. DeRamo on a good back check here as the Rebellion will push this one in deep. And there's Smith for the Rebellion. Back over to the high slot. Quick shot there, looking for deflection loose in front. Caleb Reed will get control of that one, skates it up a little bit, killing some time, using the near side boards. He will drop that down, as you can hear the coach from the Rebellion bench yell 20 seconds. It's now about 10 as the Rebellion try to get this one in the zone. That one poked away by Cam Reed, and on a breakaway, shorthanded is Dean Margulies, but he couldn't settle that puck down. With 5 seconds left to go, that should just about do it for the power play, and it will. So we are back to 5-on-5. Out of the box comes Trevor Clem. That puck gets past Mason Kirby, but Brady Wood off the bench will pick it up. Feeds it over to Garrison Rose. Rose, past the red line, takes a quick shot down low. It's deflected and pushed away over to the far side boards, and Brady Wood will get to it. Rebellion, they're on the puck now. They'll fire that puck out. They'll wave off the icing again. A lot of skating here for the Raptors as Mason Kirby will get to it. He'll have to absorb a hit as he works it up near side. And that puck is pushed up to Cam Reed. Reed bouncing his way through, smacked out of the way again. This puck, Rebellion get a control of it for a moment. That one bounced up off the glass, almost went into the bench, and it stays in though. Rebellion with control with 65 seconds to play. Out to the point. Rose throwing a body here as they collapse down on the ice. Brady Wood will dump it in. Dean Margulies will try to get there first, gets a stick to it. Margulies, there's a loose glove on the ice. Here is Brady Wood with a quick shot. I want to go wide as Rose will pick up his glove. Pittsburgh will try to work this puck out. Good stick there and a good back check from Brady Wood. Fed over Dean Margulies to Garrison Rose. Pushes that one forward, intercepted at 40 seconds. And Rebellion, go D to D, near side, working forward here. That one will bounce up and out of play. into the stands at 34 seconds. Puck dumped in by Rebellion at the 30-second mark, and Mitchell will fire it right back out, and that'll be icing. So now a defensive zone draw with 24 to go. .8, so 25 seconds. I'll just keep it there. Got me. To the point. Shot. Deflected. Goes wide. Just misses the post as Mitchell will pick it up. Trying that side again. It does clear with about 15 seconds to play. Kick down by Rueda. He is able to push that puck into the zone, and now 10 seconds to go. And offsides are the Raptors. They have to get back on. 5 seconds left to go. Rebellion with control as they'll fire that one in. 1 second left, and that will do it. So we'll take a little break here, and we will be back for... We'll be back for period number 2 after the intermission and ice cleaning.
That's more unlikely than a Durango game.
All right, here we go. Second period about to get started here. 22 minutes in the semifinal between the Raptors and the Rebellion. Winner goes on to take on the winner of the Mid-State Mustangs versus Aviators game. So, 2 back-to-back quick breakdown goals allowed by the Raptors in the first period. And that is the difference. So, here we go. What are we talking about? All right, here we go. Quick little discussion. Reed to Johnson, gets one over to Mitchell. So we get started in the last period of semifinal play here for the Raptors. The last chance to punch a ticket to a championship game. It would be their second of the year if they could find their way to get into it. Johnson steals that puck away. With control. Fires one in, looking for a deflection, and Pittsburgh will survive that push. That will be icing. Rebellion trying to work this one up far side to get it out. Good poke there as we're ready to get smashed into the boards. Kirby fires one in quick to the slot. That one will spill up to the blue line. Almost kept in by Garrison Rose. And it's now a 2-on-1 for the Rebellion. Quick shot, knocked down, a 5-hole shot. Cohen sees that one. Out to the point, this shot. I want to go wide and wrap all the way over to the far side and sneaks out of the zone, dumped in. The Raptors will have plenty of time here as they get going. Kirby sees the lane on that far side, past the red line. He'll fire it in on net, knocked down off the blocker, Jones. Pushed out to the point for Mason Kirby. A quick shot there. This one gets a deflection and almost sneaks in. A bounce off of one of the defensive players for the Rebellion. Very lucky there. That one thrown down. Cohen slowing it down. Not in net. Oh my God, Rebellion almost steal that one away. Some pushing and shoving behind the back of the net there. And they continue to fight for it. Rebellion almost stole a goal. Here's Lucas Laurinaitis trying to get a piece of this one. Almost cleared out. Now it's loose and picked up by Caleb Reed. Almost a disaster for the Raptors. And Rebellion will pull this one right back. Shot in, and Cohen will hold on to that one. 20-01. Clem feeds one over for Nolan Mitchell. Gets one up to Lucas Laurinaitis, who will try to create some space and get that puck out. He'll be pulled down to the ice, no call. Offsides are the Rebellion. This one will be picked up by Trevor. It's up for Caleb Reed. On a backhand, intercepted by the Rebellion. They'll pull that one right in, but good job by Reed getting back, disrupting him. Puck dies in some water right there. Cam Reed clears. Rebellion pick it up out of the neutral zone, go D to D. Here's Phillips. Fire one in. 19:20 to play. That one takes a weird bounce. Mitchell pick it up, feeds one over. Good pass up to Cam Reed, who's got the space. Reed looking to pull that one right to the front of the net. Dumps it on a backhand, and Clem will pinch over here as the Rebellion clear that one out. Brady Wood, he'll get to it, throws it on a backhand. Picked up, or almost picked up by D. Margulies. Spills over to the corner. Margulies quickly able to push that one out, and it will be icing. No, they'll wave it off. This puck will come in. That is definitely icing. So we'll bring that one all the way back down. At the blue line, Johnson will fire it in as the Raptors get back on side. Force the Rebellion to recoil and start their breakout. Stolen by T. Margulies. Quick shot, loose in front. A big glove save by Jones. And it bounced right, almost right back to Dean. And Rebellion survived that, and here they come. That one will go in deep as Kirby will push him off the puck, and smashed in as Danny Rueda. Out of the corner, Rebellion working out to the point. McGuire takes a quick shot. Cohen with a good save up on the shoulder, and he'll have to sit on top of that one. Some pressure from the Rebellion to force the defensive zone draw at 18-12. Raptors trail by one. 2 unanswered goals from Pittsburgh towards the three-quarter mark of the first period. Raptors scored the first goal, Colin DeRamo, off of a deflected Christian Cooper shot within the first few minutes of the game. And it was scoreless up until about the 5-minute mark approximately, and Pittsburgh went back-to-back goals. And that's where we're at now. Reed able to get this puck in. Cooper trying to follow it up. This one spills over to the high slot. Rebellion will clear it out. A little bit of pressure there from Cooper, forcing Rebellion to start over. This pass will deflect off a stick, and Mitchell will have to pick this one up. Here's Nolan Mitchell. Fires one in for DeRamo. He'll get pushed off of that one. Pittsburgh unable to hold on as Mitchell will pick it back up. Leading one over to Trevor Clem with a one-touch up to Cam Reed as he'll break it in. Near side, top of the face-off circle, shot there, just misses. Wraps over to the near side, and Trevor Clem feeding it in to Colin DeRamo, trying to break through it. A good backhand over to Cam Reed. He'll try to bounce it in, and that will create a 2-on-1 temporarily for Pittsburgh. And dumped in. Cohen slowing it down as the Rebellion get fresh legs out. Here is Tyler Johnson. Johnson gets disrupted there at the blue line. It's smashed back in by the Rebellion. And they have the puck. Shot there, misses. Over to the far side. Picked up by Lucas Laurinaitis. He'll feed it up for Caleb Reed. Another almost a disaster for the Raptors. Lucas catches up to this one. Centered on. Intercepted by the Rebellion. Rueda Dumps that in. There's Johnson using the boards, clearing it up. Rebellion get control, and they'll try to work it back in near side. They do. That one thrown all the way to the other way. Almost picked up in the neutral zone. No icing here. Johnson, he'll be on it. Puck dies a bit there behind the red line. Here's Lucas Isaac. Dies on him. He'll lose an edge. Kirby off the bench, able to clear it in. The call deflected. No icing here at 16:05. Rebellion working up near side here. That puck takes a weird deflection. Rueda, he'll have to hurry. He's got one right on him there. Gets control. Working around near side now, wrapping it over and poked away by the Rebellion. They will fling that one out of play, or out of the zone, I should say. Here's Garrison Rose in slot, feeding over for Dean Margulies. Quick shot there off the shoulder. Had a good lane and a good angle on that one, but doesn't go. There's a loose puck to the corner. Rueda and Brady Wood fight for it. It's kicked up the boards on the far side, and here come the Rebellion. That pass is going to get past him, and icing will be the call. Nolan Mitchell with a shot. Finds a stick, doesn't get through. Here's Cam Reed. Bouncing it over, centered on into the slot. That'll be snagged away by South Pittsburgh and cleared. This pass will be behind Brady Wood, but Margulies here on the near boards will pick it up. Offsides, it's Brady Wood. The Olympic ice seemingly starting to take its toll on these boys on both sides. This pass will be intercepted by Mason Kirby. Fires it up quickly to Colin DeRamo. He'll dump it in. Pushed up the near side. It'll spill out again as Johnson loses it for just a moment. Tries to catch back up to it. The Rebellion to pull this one into the zone. Pulled it to the slot as the Raptors collapse on him. That puck will go wide. Rebellion. Clapper here, knocked down off of Tyler Johnson's body. He'll work it over that far side corner. 14-10 will have to go. Fed up to Colin DeRamo. Touched up over to Cam Reed. Reed trying to beat a few. Christian Cooper right to the front of the net. Shot on! Oh, it doesn't go in. No. And a hand in the air. It will be a cross-checking call on the Rebellion. So a power play, I think, coming up for... Yep. Power play will be coming up for the Raptors on the cross-checking call to the Rebellion. Here we go. Mitchell to KM Reed. Shot there, finds a body in front, knocked it down. This puck catches a stick, finds its way over to Rueda, gets it back into Nolan Mitchell. Cycling over to Caleb Reed on that far side. Reed drops it off for Dean Margulies. Margulies into Caleb as they continue to cycle. That one's centered on, and Jones will hold on. Here's Cam Reed, back into Caleb for Dean. The side of that face-off circle. Mitchell with a quick shot, fans a bit there, can't get control. And now a breakaway, short-handed. In comes the Rebellion, the shot goes wide. If the Raptors hurry, they might be able to catch him off guard a bit here as Rebellion took that puck all the way in. Here's Cam Reed, feeding it over to Danny Rueda, back into Cam Reed, top of the face-off circle, quick shot. Shin pads again. This one pushed out into the neutral zone, snagged by Cam Reed as he runs into the ref a bit there. He'll pull that puck back in. Good move by Cam Reed off of his knees. Can't get the shot pulled off. Cam Reed's probably dying. This one will be pushed out and cleared. Leaves about 45 seconds as Cohen slows it down, picked up by Nolan Mitchell. Dropped off for Danny. 40 seconds as the Raptors start to break in again. Here comes Danny Rueda. That's D. Margle. He's picking that puck up. He'll feed it out to Tyler Johnson. Johnson with control. And tied up over there is Danny Rueda, and one of the players shot in, score! Oh my God, this doesn't go in. Oh, what a pass. Trevor Klim can't get in a cross-check in, and they will call. I think they're going to get both Rebellion player and Danny Rueda for fighting on the ice. Danny to the box with, I think, Pruce, if I'm saying his name right. Four on four. Oh, wow. Both players assessed roughing calls. There was 16 seconds still on the power play clock. It should be should still be 5 on 4, and it is. So they'll sit in for 2 and a whistle variety at 12:21. Pittsburgh with control, clear it out, and that will do it. They just dropped that puck. I don't know if the Raptors were even ready, but that'll just about do it for this power play for the Raptors. Here's Lucas, a good move, loses control though. Caleb Reed will pick that one up. Drops it back for Mason Kirby, looking for some space. It's a pass, looking for Lucas. One touch, and Rebellion almost steal that one away. Clem, bring it in. Fed over for Lucas. Lucas centered on there, looking for Caleb Reed. Another shot there. What a save by Jones. Rebellion will kick that out. 11:40 to go as Mason Kirby has to chase this one all the way down for an icing. The Pittsburgh player left the box. Oh, no, he didn't. All right, here we go. Nothing happened. Off the draw, pushed out for Mitchell. Fires it in. That'll be offsides. That puck pushed him, Margulies and Duramo. Spills out of his own. Johnson will have to dump it in. Good job by Duramo getting onside and right back in the action, poking away at it on the far side. With Dean. Cam Reed will pull that puck back. He'll fire it up in the air and out of play. Duramo with control. Out to Garrison Rose. He'll take a quick shot. Deflect wide as Kurtz will pick it up. Haven't seen Kurtz for a little while. And a quick shot down. Ooh, I think he got a little bit of crossbar there. Garrison Rose pinching on the near side, able to keep it in. This one will be worked up the boards. I want to get past Garrison as this one will spill out. No icing here as Lucas Laurinaitis will have to chase it down. That one gets past, centered on. Oh, what a pass, and it doesn't go through, though. Cohen with a big save. Garrison Rose pinching in behind the red line. Another shot. Big save by Cohen again. And down goes one of the Rebellion players after a few saves by Cohen. And they are going to get the Raptors. Garrison Rose will go to the box. .10:29. I'll start a power play here for South Pittsburgh. Bounce down deep. That one's centered on. Held in at the high slot. Fed over to the far side. Off the face-off. Shot in. Oh, man. Cohen with 2 good saves in a row. There's a quick shot. Cohen with another good one. Kicked away over to the far side. Rebellion getting a few shots off already. Getting about 1:35 left to go on the power plays. This one's kicked down and cleared out by Nolan Mitchell. Rebellion off of Phillips' stick will dump that one in as Mitchell on the far side that gets past him. And they start the power play again. Top of the face-off circle. Phillips face-off dot shot in. Saved by Cohen. Push back over, centered up to the high slot, fed over to the face-off dot. Oh, cycle that way. Still with control, Rebellion. Pushed out to the point. Phillips again. There's a shot there, knocked down off the shoulder. Good save by Cohen. Good extra from Nolan Mitchell, able to get that puck forward. Gets slammed into the boards, but it is cleared out by Joey Kurtz, I think it was. And you leave about 40 seconds as Rebellion picked that puck up. That one deflects off Kirby's stick. Pushed right back out by the Raptors. Here's Cam Reed one-on-one. If he hurries, might have a chance. Breaking through here, trying to get back to that puck. Shot on! Oh, big save by Jones. 15 seconds left to go. This puck, oh, a good stick from the Rebellion, but that will be iced right just before the red line. We'll bring the face-off all the way back down to the defensive or offensive zone for the Raptors. 12 seconds to go on this power play. Pushed forward, Kirby trying to slow it down. Rebellion, no breakaway here. Shot on, good pass, gets past the one Rebellion player. Far side out of the box, power play over, shot on. This one will be springing Cam Reed with Brady. Reed just off the toe, stick, he'll have to catch back up to it on that far side, slammed into the boards. Brady Wood trying to catch up there. Pittsburgh will survive. And now as we near the 8:05 mark, big stick from Mason. Kirby springs Cam Reed in, shot. Oh my God, he misses. Oh my God, a textbook play. Reed almost always scores on that, and he doesn't sneak it through. Oh my God, had Jones beat. Oh, that one will be iced. Wow. God almighty. Oh my word. God. And it doesn't get much closer than that. Reed had him beat. The goalie Jones dropped down to the ice. The backhand just missed. I don't even know how it missed, but it did. Rebellion stay on top. 7. That's another icing. At 7:38. This one bounced up to the point, gets past Trevor Klim. A 2-on-1 for the Rebellion. Passed over, good job by Danny Road at getting back. Working up the boards for Duramo, trying to get that puck out of there. It's poked back in. And 7:20 left to go. Mitchell Dumps that one, a wrap over to Trevor Clem. Up to DeRamo. Cooper will pick it up. Trying to feed one over for DeRamo. Doesn't get all of it. Rueda in deep with this one. Centered on again. That one will get past everybody. Rose. No, he didn't go for it. Cooper fires one in again. This one will deflect off a stick. Here's DeRamo feeding it on the back end over to Danny Rueda. Under 7 to play. To DeRamo. Rebellion. Good move creating the space, and they will clear this one. Skating out. Duncan shot knocked away by Cohen. Rose leaves that one. Rueda drops it back for Rose. 6:30 left to play. And Rose will put it back near side. Rebellion just fire it right back in. That one will take a deflection. Here's Kirby. Moving the puck in quickly, deflected off of Margulies into the body of the Rebellion player. They'll throw it right back. That one will be iced. 6:14 to play. And after the... Oh my... Cam Reed's opportunity. Oh, I'm so close. Now to a point for Mitchell. Fires one and gets a deflection. That one spills into Jones. And that's kind of what they need. They need to just fire in these deflecting shots, but you can't seem to consistently get that puck back deep. Or high, I should say. Here's Mitchell again. Another shot. That one deflected. Loose. Behind the red line. Picked up by Margulies. Drops it back for Lucas. Lucas creating space. Gets it over to Mitchell again. A quick one-timer. That one gets the deflection. Goes wide. Darwin will try to clear this one out. Kept in by Tyler Johnson. He'll fling it up. That one will bounce over to the far side. Lucas on it again. 6:40 to go. That one off of his stick. Rebellion will clear. And try to work over to the far side. Mitchell will knock that one down. Cam Reed. Still with control. He'll get hammered into the boards as that one's pushed up. Oh, Reed down on the ice. Oh, boy. No call as Cam Reed goes down, and he is... You have to hope he's not hurt. He's just ridiculously exhausted. He hops up. And the bench trying to argue for a penalty there. They're not going to call anything. A win for the Raptors. Should be near 5 minutes of play. Reed trying to get that puck in too, but he's stolen by the Rebellion. Try to work back up near side. Stolen back by Reed. Now back up the boards. Clem will try to hold it in. He does. Fires one in looking for deflection. That one will be cleared out. Mitchell holding on here. Dump that one in. Takes a bounce right to the front. They'll clear it out. Good sticklet by Trevor Clem, maintaining control. Centered on. Rueda. Shot on. Can't get it to go through. Dangerous opportunity there for the Raptors. Now at the point for Nolan Mitchell. He'll fire one in. Oh my God, that one takes a weird bounce. Just goes wide. Caleb Reed trying to pull it right back to the front here. He'll get bodied a bit. Rebellion had that one. This one on the backhand. Thrown right in and eventually held on by Jones. Good pressure there in the last 30 seconds for the Raptors. Crazy. Here's Margulies with control. Shot on, goes wide. Reed again. Good to see him back out there. He's just got to be exhausted. Rueda feeding one in. Intercepted by the Rebellion. No clear. Harrison Rose gets just enough of that one. Brady Wood couldn't hold on there. Mason Kirby bouncing one forward for Cam. Centered over for Brady Wood in the slot, can't hold on to it. D. Margley's last chance, he gets a stick held up there. Rebellion clear again. Rose trying to get back, throws it on a backhand, picked up by Brady Wood. Under 4 to play. That one past Kirby. Mitchell will pick it up. 3:40 to play. Cohen still in net. As this one's picked up by Joey Kurtz. Joey trying to get through, poked down by the Rebellion. Cam pushed off of that one. Rebellion will switch it over. Work that far side now. That pass intercepted by D. Margulies for a moment. Kurtz trying to catch back up to it. 3:10 left to go. Rebellion will pull that puck back and just wait. That pass finds a connection point all the way up through the neutral zone. Shot on goes wide. Wraps up the near side board. Kept in by Burns here. Good extra effort. Gets past Nolan Mitchell. Under 3 to play. Shot there. Cohen pulls on to that one. Here's Phillips. Fires one in. Smacked down, and Clem will pull it up. Pushed up to Caleb Reed. 2:40 to go. Reed in. Shot. That one held on by Jones. .35. This one up the boards. Kirby softly pushing it forward. Nobody there. Owen tried to clear this one up. Kicked down by Clem. They'll dump it in. 2:20 to go. Rebellion back behind the net. Owen still in. Two minutes. This puck fired in, up and off the glass as Kirby will pick it up. Kirby banging him into the boards as he got held up. Caleb Reed will try to pull this puck forward. He's got it. 1:50 to go. That one centered into Kurtz. Can't hold on. Trying to chase it down. 1:40. Rebellion with control again. This one fed in all the way down. No icing here. 1:30 to play. That one picked up by D. Margulies in. Takes a shot, bouncing off skates. Liam going to come to the net. With Liam leaving the net momentarily. Cam Reed with control. Cam Reed trying to get to that puck. Wins the battle for a moment. Cohen's still out there. This one's centered on Rueda. Can't settle it down. Or it's Doremo. No, it is Rueda, excuse me. This one popped in. Fired in. Cohen will slow that one down as we near 60 seconds of the semifinal. Rueda pushing that up far side. Cam Reed. One touch. Can't get it settled into Nolan Mitchell. Rebellion back in. Shot there. Swallowed up by Cohen. He'll hold on with 51 to play. And a timeout from the Raptors with 51 seconds to play. If they can get the puck out of the zone quickly, I imagine Cohen will slip out and they'll try to take advantage with 6 if they can. All right, here we go. 51 seconds to play. Defensive zone draw, the Rebellion. It's pushed out. Rueda, if he's hurrying, he can probably, oh God. Good effort from Rebellion. Rueda able to get that one in. The empty net for the Raptors. Here on out. Rebellion with control. Fire it up. Bounce off Clem's body. Pushed out. Clem with control. Pushing it over to Joey Kurtz. Kurtz will fire it in. 30 seconds left to play. Camry trying to catch up on the far side. Pushed in. Margulies will try to catch up to this one. The Rebellion have it. 20 seconds left to go. Fanning of it there. Now pushed out. Cleared. Icing the whistle there. One last drop here, 15 seconds in the zone. Raptors have pulled the goalie. Rebellion again, fire that one up and out of play. Takes a few seconds off the clock, and we'll redo it. Puck drop, this one centered on, almost got in front of the net. Rebellion once again with control, and they'll push it up the boards. Smacked down by Nolan Mitchell. He'll get knocked down into the neutral zone. Clem with a quick shot, deflected wide, and that is it. So, that'll do it. Raptors will lose the semifinal 2-1 to South Pittsburgh Rebellion. Well, everyone get home safe. I got a few practices this week and big state championship tournament coming up next. I know that this really, really sucks. I'm sure the Raptors are not happy about this one, but it is what it is. We'll see you guys back at home.